Mwahaha. Mwahaha. I really need to stop doing that. Anyways, it is I, Dr. Supreme. And yes, you already read the title. So, why am I doing this? Well, like I said in part 1, I would do MatPat and I would do PK. So we're doing PK first. Hope to God it does not get me copyrighted. Without further ado, let's begin. Oh, and before I start, he makes some wrong points, and I don't know why this is still relevant. But yeah, contrary to belief, this guy's a fucking moron.
Long story short, I was not impressed. Let's take a look. Hazbin Hotel begins with a very nice intro song, and the visuals during this song really build the setting for Hazbin Hotel. It sets up the art style, it sets up the world. The intro is actually quite good, and I really like it. I'm already immersed by the time the song is done.
So apparently he talks about this joke.
Just to be unimmersed faster than literally anything else I've ever watched with the most cliche children's cartoon joke. A character survives something dangerous, celebrates surviving, and is then made not alive. That's not the only joke of this type. After that, we learn that this guy has just sold himself, if you know what I mean, to this character. And then the same joke we literally just saw happens to...
I don't want to look at this. Look at his face. That face, like, who bashed the hell out of him?
The guy's car goes and crashes. He's presumed not alive. Then he goes over and gets some angel dust. Someone takes it. And then literally the exact same joke. Gets smashed by a boulder and is committed not alive.
I am impressed to know that you're talking about... Listen, these are, you know, different by what I can see. These are not cliches, my friend. These are ridiculous ones. See, they're not screaming jokes as you do in your videos.
Funny joke, oh my god, drugs, oh my god. We had the exact same joke literally 3 times in a row there, in the span of less than a minute. It was like a span of 30 seconds.
I'm Jim.
Hot spot.
You are a lip dick jackass, Tom.
Or should I say, no dick.
This is just ridiculous.
Oh, harder, Daddy.
The adult jokes fall behind even Family Guy in terms of how juvenile the jokes are. And Family Guy is as basic and face value as it gets when it comes to adult humor. I don't like the humor. You may think it's hilarious, but if adults are really watching this and getting a laugh, that explains a lot about this community and the way it handles drama and controversy on the internet, which is in a very juvenile and childish way. There's no depth to the jokes. It feels like Vivzy Pop or whoever as possible without taking the time to write it out in a way a little bit just aren't clever. It reminds me a lot of 13-year-olds when they learn what is for the first time, and the jokes they make about it is shown destroying the city. We're taken inside the ship and introduced to this way overacted voice acting.
It's not a voice acting mess, man. Like, Serpentius, he's just an okay character. Why do you have a big problem with him? Like, look at him. He looks so cool. He actually looks like a real villain. But too bad he's not the actual villain of the show.
For this character, overacted the lines so much
if he was the main villain of that,
for lack of a better word, cringy, and frankly painful to watch and listen to. Also, just a little side note, but if you're someone who invalidates my entire review just because I called something cringy, then you're a dumbass. This type of overacting and voice acting is common among cartoons designed for young children.
All the time.
But this is a cartoon designed for adults. Mind you, I'm not trying to say that adults can't enjoy things made for children. I live near Disney World and I go all the time, almost every day, and I love it. But Disney World knows how to properly cater towards all ages. There's always something there for everyone. But Hazbin Hotel does it the exact wrong way. If you watch for the adult humor, you have to suffer through the juvenile nature of everything else in the show. If you watch because it's a cartoon and you're 12 years old, you will definitely enjoy the juvenile nature of the show, but the adult jokes will not only confuse you, but will scar you for life, because children shouldn't be exposed to the level of adult humor that exists in Hazbin Hotel. And I'm not saying that that's any fault of the creators.
Okay, look, listen, man, listen. You're trying to be more active. You're trying to be more seductive. Guess what? No one gives a fuck! And you know what? I don't give a fuck! I don't give a fuck! about what you say, you dumb bitch!
I find it so strange that a show geared towards
skipping
older
this.
audiences is just so immature.
No, Daddy.
I'm laughing and crying. That was so funny. Oh my god. Literally, like, a 12-year-old wrote this. Is what it seems like. Next, we're introduced to another 2 characters.
Okay, fuck off, man. No, we already know what Charlie looks like because we saw her in the beginning. What do you mean by 2 characters? Are you talking about the background?
We are now 5 minutes and 48 seconds in, and we've been introduced to 7 characters. Homophobic!
I am muting this because I do not want my fans to get ear-raped. Because this is definitely not a friggin' channel for ear-rape here. I'm gonna have to mute the rest of this. I'll have to explain. So we're just talking about this gay theatrical mess, and he really doesn't understand it. But I mean, like, do we even care? This bullshit does not make any god. Look at him. Look at this face.
I'm gay myself. This joke caused Twitter to go insane. Many people on Twitter have been saying that the whole show is homophobic.
It's not. I swear to God, man. Look. Oh my God. This really. Why does she look like my mother? I'm not lying here. This news lady, Judy or something, Katie Killjoy, whatever her name is, she looks almost identical to my mother. Except she doesn't wear red, she doesn't have a necklace, she's not white, and she clearly is completely blonde as fuck. I know that for a certainty, okay? My mother is not Lois Lane, okay? Everyone says that my mom is Lois Lane. No! Bad idea! Actual bad idea! My mother is not Lois Lane! Okay? Why would you think I want to kill Lois Lane? I don't want to kill Lois Lane. That's Lex's thing. That's his thing. This isn't my thing. Oh my God. Stop going on Twitter, dumbass. I'm so glad I have to mute half of this so I don't have to friggin' hear your friggin' noise. I hate his voice. This just stupid. This is stupid. I need a drink. Oh God. Oh, now you got blurs. You got blurs. I don't care. I don't care. That makes no goddamn sense.
Everyone who says that is also retarded. How about that? If you call me ableist for using that word, you're retarded. So tired of this stupid culture on the internet. Everyone is so stupid. Stop being so stupid. I don't even know how people
This
come
is
to
the
these
internet.
conclusions.
You can't make fun of it.
This reminds me, at Disney World and Disneyland, Pirates of the Caribbean, like auctioning an version. Wow. What are you talking about? She's a pirate. Pirates pillage villages. They kill and rape people. How is that a role model? She's a pirate. These are not the people you want to be role models. The reason they were selling her in the first place.
I'm just gonna have to mute this. I was right. I literally knew it was shit from the beginning. Someone clip that. Wait for it.
And puts on an absolutely huge performance all about her idea.
Yeah. Everyone starts making fun of her. I'm impressed to know that some people actually care. I actually like this musical, but I'm not gonna play it for you guys because I don't want to get copyrighted claimed.
Wow! That was shit.
And then everyone starts laughing. Literally one of the most overused tropes in video history, whether it's films, TV shows, etc. A character explains a grand plan or ambition they have, or a character puts on a huge performance. Here it's a combination of the two.
I don't care. Like, I don't really care. Maybe if you just shut the hell up, maybe I would care. But I struggle so hard to see what kind of point. You know what? I'm just skipping through this. It's gonna be a little bit hard since I'm wearing gloves. There we go. Ah! Oh God! I gotta call Dr. Claw. Where's my phone?
crazy woman. Angel Dust explains how he ended up at the Hazbin Hotel, and then literally out of nowhere, this happens.
Murder, Daddy!
This happens literally out of nowhere, and there's absolutely no explanation as to why it happened. Now, sometimes random humor that happens out of nowhere can be funny, but in this example, as with many other examples of humor in this show, it seems like the writers just thought that being inappropriate for absolutely no reason at all, being inappropriate for the sake of being inappropriate, out of literally nowhere, they thought it was funny for some reason. This reminds me a lot of Ray Khan's level humor. Just random stuff happening for no reason and expecting people to laugh. Random equals funny, you know? The three players in this ongoing battle end up all confronting each other. And you guessed it, the first thing that happens is an inappropriate gay joke.
Is your hat, like, alive or something? Oh, well, that's none of your mad business.
You really gonna censor that right there? After what you just showed me? You
motherfucker! Only for the fact that it's inappropriate and gay. This is followed by yet another not straight joke. I can't keep saying the actual word or YouTube might demonetize.
Don't care about monetization. I'm skipping through this. There we go.
Person who shouldn't be trusted, very similar to how everyone who replied to my tweet asking what Hazbin Hotel was saying that Vivzy Pop is an evil person. Both this girl and the people trying to say that Vivzy Pop is evil are equally annoying. Just shut the fuck up. Conversations are had, things are said between characters for a while, and then literally unprovoked.
Oh wait, I know what this
happens.
And what can you do, Maya?
I said this in my video too.
Your dick.
Ha! No.
For some reason, people on Twitter found this to be hilarious. It's not funny.
It's not
this is
funny.
the epitome of trying too hard.
I
to be
agree
funny,
on
literally.
that. It's not
just
funny.
Just more 12-year-old level dirty humor that happens out of nowhere. Is the randomness supposed to make it funny? Does random equal funny? Apparently people think that this joke is also.
As a Nick Fury fan,
posted this clip on Twitter,
I would say
and then of course you had people quote retweet it saying stuff like, "See, it's funny because he's and all think like this. See how funny we are and not stuck in 2015. Please laugh at us." This was on Manga Commons Twitter who posted that.
Manga Comment, what the hell's wrong with you?
Is a crazy person who's obsessed with adult activity.
I'm skipping through this. Oh God, get this out of here. No one needs to know this. There we go. Let me just do this. There we go. I just have to skip to the end.
Yet another overused trope of all the characters who've teamed up walking into the sunset, except it's a hotel rather than the sunset. And you guessed it, there's a post-credits scene with yet another overused trope. The enemy who is defeated hasn't really been defeated. Oh my God, who could have guessed? Oh, overall, has.
Yes, you think Hazbin Hotel is horrible. Now, there were some points that I didn't cover here, so I'm going to have to tell you anyway. So, talks about like the car thing, saying that everyone's using the F-bomb and stuff, which, no, that really isn't true. And there was also another one where like everyone is fighting and stuff, and he had a problem with that. Yeah, that is true. But I will say this, though. You're an idiot. You suck. Please rethink your collaborations here, because you really don't need to deal with this. Like I said before in my first video, I have problems with like half the plot. Like, two plots going on, and then those plots end, and then we get another plot. Which, I think when we get to the show, we might have like more plots in one episode. Like Family Guy. But then again, that's kind of on me. But tell me, what do you guys think? Should we expose him for what he really is? Or should we just leave him in the dark? Because I just called Dr. Claw. Actually, give me a minute. I need to call him back for something. Hey, brother! I need to tell you something. Did you capture Inspector Gadget? No? Alright, well, but don't forget, you gotta get the eggs at the grocery store. What do you mean you're still wearing a mask? It's 2023! Come on! Just wear one of your stupid masks I bought you for your birthday last year. Screw you too! Sorry, my brother can be mean sometimes. He just... God, he fucking sucks! I wonder why Inspector Gadget tries to capture him. You know what? I really don't care about my brother. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. We're distant from one another. But yeah, still though. PK sucks. Go still subscribe to him. He still needs support from what Vincent Pop has done to him. You know, the copyrighted issue. If you haven't heard from that, I'll let you hear it from Just Stop or someone else. I don't know. But yeah, still though. Anyways, I'm out. Peace. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna call Dr. Claw back again off camera. So yeah. Goodbye, motherfuckers!